Starting now. Okay, so we're going to go to the car and open the hood. Pull the hood release. And pardon the jerkiness. Now, in our last Acura, the air filter was over here. I do not see an air box, but this is the intake for the engine. So I'm guessing this part has to come off. Looks like those are Phillips screws. And actually I happen to have a Phillips screwdriver here. So let's open this baby up. I'm going to get my assistant here to hold the phone, make it a little quicker. So we're doing this all in one take or one shot on the phone, and then we'll put the time in after. I think that's got her. Not quite. There we go. And oh yeah, there is an engine air filter. Cool. So let's take that out and note which way it goes in. This side down, large piece was at the front. So that goes into the garbage a little later. Here's the new one. We'll cut it open. And because I am a bit of a perfectionist, I know the Acura dealership won't do this, but I will. Give this a bit of a wipe. But at the dealership, they're generally not going to be doing that. Okay, this side down, big side in. Sits right there. This goes back on. Gotta get that lined up with that duct. And snap it in place. And do up the screws. Now at an Acura dealership, they would almost for sure be using a power screwdriver for this. And also they would rarely use a licensed mechanic. That's another thing I don't like about dealers is they have one labor rate, and yet only certain things get done by licensed mechanics. The rest of them get done by apprentices or junior mechanics. A lot of places call them lube rack guys. And they typically get paid close to minimum wage. So if they're billing you 180, they're paying the guy about 20. Okay, we'll close the hood. That's done. Now let's do the cabin air filter. Take it out of the box. And you see that is charcoal. Actually, this is, I can tell you right now, this is identical to the one the guy at the Acura parts dealership showed. Now, I believe, just like in our last car, our RDX and most Hondas, that the filter is in the glove box. And this has a, okay, it's got those little snaps. There we go. And way back in there is the cabin air filter housing. A couple little arrows show you how to open it. Oh, there we go. There's one side. Oh, I need two hands, so I'm going to hand this back to my assistant. There. And there is the cabin air filter. I'm going to pull it out. The arrow is pointing down for the airflow. and the hard sides are on the sides. This shows airflow down, hard parts on the sides. So we'll slide it back in there. And we'll put the little cover back on. This way. And it goes, come on. Of course, this is my first time doing this in this car, so what is going on here? I can't really see. Oh, I see, okay. There. And put everything back in the glove box. And we are done. So what I just did there in the last couple minutes is what the dealer wanted to charge $110 labor for.